Hey everybody, welcome back to Champ & Sons and our NCAA college football series here where we are the offensive coordinator of Northwestern and we are on a winning streak, ladies and gentlemen. We are now number 24 in the country. We have cracked the top 10. All right, we are 7-1 on the season, coming into the final four regular season games. This one is a big road test. Wisconsin is not the greatest team in the Big Ten. Obviously, we have beaten teams like Michigan and stuff, but they are a tough team, and being on the road at Wisconsin, that is a tough place to play. And this one is something that's set up to give us fits. We just cracked the top 25, so this is going to be a real test to see if we can actually, I don't want to say manage being in our position, but if we can, step up. If we can prove that we belong as a top 25 program. The way we've played in the season, it has been kind of up and down, but we have been an incredibly resilient team at times. We found ourselves down in multiple games, but we have still fought back at all times to come back and get a lead. And speaking of being down, we're going to find ourselves trailing here in this one as we get this game underway here in the first quarter, 5.5 minutes to go. Wisconsin scoring on their opening drive, and we're trying to answer right back at them as Helinski hits Jacob Gill for a quick little 5-yard gain over the middle down to the 33-yard line on the Wisconsin side. So here we come up 2nd and 5 here as we get set coming to the line. Helinski's 3 of 3 so far on this opening drive for 31 yards. Going to be in a pistol formation, handed off to Porter going to the left side, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of 6, enough for the first down. And you're going to be seeing a lot more Cam Porter. You got to remember, Evan Hull got injured and is going to be out for the remainder of the regular season. Hopefully we can have him back for a bowl game. We'll just have to see how his healing goes, as he did get a fractured foot. So 1st and 10, running a play action. Fired over to Hooper Price going on the out pattern. He makes the catch for a gain of 13 yards. And that is going to get us set up inside the red zone here at the 14-yard line now. 1st and 10. Trailing by 7, just about 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter on our opening possession. Helinski's going to be in a pistol or under center. I formation, 2 tight ends right. They bring a blitz. Helinski's hit from behind and is going to be dropped for a 7-yard loss. Darrell Peterson came flying in from the blind side. Porter just could not get back there to make the block. It looks like he tried to, gave it a good effort, but just couldn't do it in the end. And Helinski goes down back at the 21-yard line. So 2nd and 17 now. Helinski's going to come out in a pistol formation. 3 wide set. Kurtz is wide left. Helinski has the snap. Rolls out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, and he throws that one away wisely. He has been throwing some interceptions recently. I'm glad to see him drop that one off and throw it away. 3rd and 17 now. Here we come out set in a shotgun formation. 3 wide. Gill slot right. Dennis wide left. Helinski has a snap. Throws it off to the left side. He's got Dennis pushing forward into the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. Oh my goodness. Oh baby. Oh baby. And just like that, we get this thing tied back up. Dennis was out wide left by himself. One-on-one coverage, man-to-man, and he does beat his guy. Now, Wisconsin would come back down and get the touchdown and the lead once again. So here we are in the second quarter, under 4 minutes remaining, trailing 14-7. As we find Kurtz coming across the field on the play action, picks up 14 yards to get down to about the 25-yard line. Bryce Kurtz been relatively, quiet this first half. That was only his 2nd reception of the game so far. So 1st and 10 from the 25. We're going to come out set in a shotgun formation. Gill's going to be slot right. Dennis wide right. Hand that one off to Porter going right. And he gets hit and he fumbles it. And he's going to fumble it. And it looks like Wisconsin recovers. So when things go from bad to worse, it happens in an instant. And that just occurred right there. Cam Porter got hit hard from the side. And he did fumble, and Wisconsin would put up a field goal before the end of the half. So here we are trailing by 10 to start the second half. Send Porter in motion. They bring a blitz. Helinski fires it to Kurtz. He's got it, and no one's going to be around him. He's at the 20, at the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown, Wildcats. Just like that, we're straight back in it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kurtz comes across the field on that slant pattern, and they brought the blitz, so perfect play call to fight off against the blitz. And then all they had to do was break one tackle, and man, the guy didn't come close, and it was off to the races, and nobody was going to catch him before he got into that end zone. And that would put us right back in this one. Now, Wisconsin, not wanting to go down with a fight, gets the lead by 2 scores once again with a touchdown of their own. So later in the third quarter, 2.5 minutes, Helinski drops back, fires it over the middle. He's got Cam Porter with a big-time reception for 16 yards. And that was Cam's first reception coming out of the backfield. And a good job to not quit on his route. As he saw Helinski rolled out to his right side, he comes back across the field to get himself into some open space and to make himself a target. So just inside the red zone at the 19-yard line, just over about 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. We're trailing by 10. The score is 24-14 Wisconsin over our number 24 Northwestern Wildcats. That time we hand it off to Tyus as Cam needed a break. He gets up the middle for about 4 yards on that one, so pretty good carry for that young man. So 2nd and 6. And we're going to come to the line in a pistol formation, 3 wide. Gill, slot right. Dennis, wide right. Send Tyus in motion. Helinski has the snap. Throws it over quickly to the right side, and that's going to be deflected. He was looking for Gill going in on that little corner route. No room to drop that one in. Almost intercepted. Good job by the Badger defense. So 3rd and 6 now. 1.5 remaining in the third. Helinski has the snap, throws it quickly over to Tyus over the middle. He gets blasted, but he holds on to it after a gain of 11 yards. Tyus put on his back relatively quickly at the 3-yard line, but a good job to hold on to that one, as that's going to get us set up with a 1st and goal. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Helinski's going to be in a pistol formation, 2 tight ends. 2 receivers left. Hands it off to Porter up the middle. Nowhere to go with it. Cam Porter stopped for a 1-yard loss. Kurt Neal for the defense blows past a double team, just splits the 2 blockers and gets back there and brings Porter down. So 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line now. Here's where we get, kind of the difficult play decisions come. Passing it, you don't have a whole lot of field to work with, right? So you got to fit it into those tight zones. Helinski's in a shotgun, has the snap, quick blitz. He throws it to Gill. They went for the interception. Gill goes for the ball, and it's a touchdown, Wildcats. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Jacob Gill took that one and snagged it right away from the defender. He was going for the pick 6, and he just could not hold on as we get the touchdown. Now Wisconsin would go down and get a field goal of their own. So here we are, trailing by 6, 21-27 in the fourth quarter, 7 minutes remaining as Cam Porter rushes that one up the middle. He's got 71 yards on 11 carries so far this afternoon. A good job for that youngster out there. Now just under 7 minutes to go in the fourth, trailing by 6. We're at about the 29-yard line. Helinski's going to be in a shotgun formation, 3 wide set, has the snap, play action. Fires it over the middle to Gill, who gets hit and clobbered right as the ball came to him, and he does drop it. And that's going to make it 2nd and 10 now from the 29-yard line. A lot of contact happening right as soon as we are trying to make the catch. We're going to have to try to get our receivers in some open space. On 2nd and 10, handed it to Porter off to the left side, makes a move, cuts forward and picks up 10 yards and a brand new set of downs. A good job by Porter to weave his way into that second level of the defense right there and pick up the first. So just inside the red zone at the 19-yard line once again. Helinski's in the shotgun formation, 4 wide this time, has the snap. Quick throw to Porter on the right side. He's got some space, stiff arming his way, picking up 4 yards on that reception. That's going to make it 2nd and 6. Here as we just get under the 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. Trailing by 6. A lot of 6s happening. Hopefully that's not a bad omen. So 2nd and 6. Helinski's going to be in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Has the snap. Drops it off for Tyus in the screen pass. He takes it up the middle. Gets hit and brought down after a gain of about 5.5. And that's going to make it 3rd and inches here at the 9-yard line. Inches away, needing to push this thing at least to get a first down. We don't have to have the touchdown right now. Just let's get the first. Focus on one thing at a time. This time we hand it off to Porter up the middle to the left, dodges left, and that's going to pick up 4 yards and a first down. He's got 85 yards on 13 carries here trying. No touchdowns yet. Maybe we might be able to get him to cross that goal line here on this drive. 1st and goal. 4.5 minutes remaining. Going to be in a shotgun formation. Got Gill, slot right, has the snap. Helinski rolls out to the right. He's going to take it himself. Helinski into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Helinski saw just the smallest of openings and decided to just give it all he had and just push his way in, and that's going to give us a lead for a short amount of time. Wisconsin would come back and get a touchdown of their own. So here we are in the final 2 minutes, trailing by 5. The score is 33-28 as we just crossed the 50-yard line mark. We do now have a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 Wildcats at the 43-yard line here as we are trying to make sure we can get into the end zone for a touchdown and a win. Field goal does us no good here. Wisconsin has 2 timeouts. We still have all 3. Going to be in a shotgun. All 3 receivers to the left side. Has the snap. They bring a blitz. It's picked up. Helinski takes off on the left and gets brought down after a gain of 4. Nowhere to throw it. Helinski decides to tuck it and run. Smart play. Can't fault the kid there. We do use our first timeout of the second half on that run play though. 1 minute and 14 seconds remaining here at the 39-yard line. 39 yards away from winning this game. Helinski's going to be in a shotgun formation. Has the snap. Drops back. Drops it off to Cam Porter. Pushing forward. Picking up the 1st and 10. So the clock will stop temporarily. Porter picks up 8 yards when only 6 were needed. So here we are going in the hurry-up offense now. Just about 1 minute remaining. Helinski's going to stay in the shotgun. Marshall Lang, our tight end, slot right. Has the snap. Fires it over to Lang. Over the middle. He makes the catch and is brought down at about the 16-yard line, it looked like. And that's going to be 1st and 10 inside the red zone. We're staying going quick. Helinski staying in the shotgun formation. Has the snap. Stands in the pocket. Pressure comes. Drops it off to Jacob Gill coming across the field. Gill picks up a good 7 yards on that one. So 55 seconds remaining. We're going to keep the ball moving, keep the clock rolling, leave Wisconsin as little time on the clock as possible. 2nd and 3. Helinski has the snap, fires it over. He's got Lang in the end zone for the touchdown and the lead. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Marshall Lang on the drag pattern. Beautiful job making the catch and getting it into the end zone. That's how you take a lead in this game. So now after getting the lead, we are going for a 2-point conversion to try to make this a field goal game. 43 seconds do remain, so it is still possible. Helinski under center, I formation, has the snap. Quick throw over to Lang in the middle, and that's going to be 2 points. Marshall Lang, probably the MVP of that drive right there, picks up the 2-point conversion, and it's going to be now a 3-point ball game. Final 43 seconds. Wisconsin has the ball at their own 25-yard line after a touchback. Our defense needing to hold them up. They have the snap, stands in the pocket, fires it quickly over the middle, and we're going to make the stop. He does make the catch, but we do make the stop. Graham Mertz, transfer over from Florida into Wisconsin, throws that one and picks up 9.5 yards. Now Mertz is going to be under center, sends a receiver in motion, has the snap. Pressure comes. He delivers it quickly over the middle, and they do pick up a 3rd down to Shamir Dyke as he has his 4th catch on the afternoon. 1st and 10 going no huddle still. Mertz under center. Tries to get us to draw off sides. No good. Has the snap now. Pressure comes. Fires it deep down the right side. He's got him in, and he dropped it. He dropped it. Our defender was caught out of position on that one, and their receiver did drop it. A little luck goes a long way for us sometimes. 2nd and 10 now. Staying under center. Mertz has the snap. Blitz comes. It's not picked up. He's hitting as he threw it, and he's going to get Skylar Bell for only 3 yards, though, and the clock is continuing to tick. 3rd and 7. Still going in the hurry-up. They only have 1 timeout. Mertz has the snap. Pressure comes. He's hit from behind, and he's sacked. Graham Mertz gets sacked for loss of 8 yards. Jaheim Joseph coming in from the secondary, untouched, hits him, and that's going to force him to use their last timeout. 5 seconds for the ball game and all the marbles. Mertz drops back. He's hit as he tries to throw, and that's going to be a turnover. We're going to win this game with a great comeback here in the final minute of the game to get that touchdown, the lead, and the victory. As we are going to leave Wisconsin with a hard-fought, well-earned victory. Proud of these kids that stayed in it the whole time. Even when we were down by 2 scores, they kept up fighting and just little by little, play by play, won their down and started to, wear down the defense, and that allowed us to get into the end zone there in that fourth quarter a couple times to make what we needed to get the victory. So a good job all around by our team here. And that's what you need. That's what you want out of a team, is to be battle tested. Now, eventually, we're going to have to start winning some games outright. Our guys, you want to be battle tested, but you don't want to live your life being battle tested, because that's just going to set you up for some rough endings, right? And eventually, while it does wear down the defense at times, the way we play, being like that can really wear down your own team as well. So we're going to have to watch out for that and start kind of being a little bit more efficient at the start of games. That did kind of hamper us here in this one. Turnovers were an issue. So, it is what it is. And that's going to get us going into the next game, where we've got a couple big recruits visiting. Ryan George, a 4-star defensive back. Jonas Simmons, Julian Ford for the offensive line. 2 3-star guys that can really help anchor that line down. As they are visiting us, we are going up against Rutgers, the Scarlet Knights, here at home, in a game that really, I think, if we win it, should allow us to seal up, I think, for the most part, our division. Now, I say that we still have to play Nebraska, and we still have to play Illinois after this. So I guess technically it may not, but I have a feeling if we do win this game, it locks us in for the Big Ten title game. And that's what's important for us, is to get to that conference championship at this point. So everybody's coming out onto the field. We're getting set for the kickoff. This is going to be a good one. We should beat Rutgers pretty handily, but God knows how that's gone for us so far this season, especially as we come near the end of it. So I'm hoping it's going to be an interesting one. We'll see how things play out once the ball gets kicked off here at home at Ryan Field. So this game is underway now, as we are halfway through the first quarter, having to punt on our opening drive. Coming back out with the score still 0-0. Helinski taking off on the option keeper, getting all the way down to about the 20-yard line after a 20-yard rush right there. A big-time run for him. We might have to start working that option more back into our offensive game plan. And actually, they're going to mark him down at about the 20.5-yard line. So he's going to come out in a pistol formation, 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends. Play action, drops back, fires it over the left side, and a great play by the defender. He was looking for Kurtz in the end zone, and Donald Harris broke that pass up. Helinski, 2 of 5 so far on this game, and that's going to make it 2nd and 10. Staying in that same formation, Helinski has the snap, scans over the pocket, rolls out to the right side, fires it to Cam Porter, and the ball gets knocked out of his hands. Oh, he had it, and the ball got knocked out, clobbered by the defender, but still should have hung on to it. That would have been a 1st and 10, but now it's 3rd and 10. As Helinski comes to the line in a shotgun, 4 wide, 2 receivers on each side. Has the snap, they bring a blitz, fires it out to the side and almost intercepted by Donald Harris. He makes a big play again, and that would force us into a field goal. Now Rutgers would come from that field goal and make a touchdown and take the lead 7-3. So trying to fight back, Helinski has the snap on 1st and 10, deep down the right side for Gill, and it's going to be intercepted. It was a 50-50 shot, and it did not go our way as they return it back to the Northwestern 37-yard line. Desmond something intercepted that one. Helinski's now 2 of 8 in the first quarter. It's a rough start here for our offense, as Rutgers has just taken all momentum away from us and put it in their hands, and they scored off that interception. So the score is now 14-3 here, as we're number 20 in the country, trailing at home, as Helinski rolls out to the right side and picks up 3 yards as he decides to scramble. That's going to make it 2nd and 7. Helinski, surprised he's not in the hospital after that hit. And so here comes 2nd and 7. Helinski's going to be in a shotgun. 3 receivers. Gill, slot right. Two running backs. Has the snap. Helinski rolls out to the right. Throws it back to the left side. It's going to be intercepted by Melton. And he starts to come back the other way. Cam Porter stops him pretty quickly. But a bad throw by Helinski results in an interception. I don't know what he was thinking when he put that throw up there, trying to hit Kurtz on the left sideline. But thankfully, after his second interception, Rutgers was able to score another touchdown. So here we are under 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Helinski takes an option keeper, picks up a good gain on that one, but we're trailing by 18. We are down by 3 scores here in the first half to the Scarlet Knights. And to say the least, they are not near the top of the Big Ten or even our division at all. But it is what it is. Got to take it back one play at a time. Cam Porter right up the middle. He's going to pick up a good gain on that one of 8 yards. He's got 38 yards on 8 carries so far. And that's going to make it 2nd and 2 inside the red zone at the 13-yard line. Here we come out in a pistol formation. Gill, slot right. Kurtz, wide right. Dennis, wide left. Play action. Helinski rolls out to the right, fires it into the end zone. He's got Kurtz for the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half, we finally get into the end zone, and we're going to have to start chipping away at this lead. It's going to be 21-10 after that drive. Now, we would get one more stop here against Rutgers, and that's going to make it 21-10 still, but 46 seconds remaining. That's a lifetime in college football as we find Hooper Price deep over the middle for 27 yards, and he's going to temporarily stop the clock with that first down gain. 42 seconds are remaining. We are at about the Rutgers, about 37-yard line as we're going to stay in a shotgun. 4 receivers set. Helinski, quick fire over the middle to Dennis. Has him. 9-yard gain. Clock is still moving here. 30 seconds remaining as we are going to be going in the hurry-up. No huddle offense happening. Staying in the shotgun now. Helinski has the snap. They rush only the 4. Fires it deep over the middle to Gill, and he had it in his hands, but he dropped it as contact was made. Good play by the defense, and that's going to make it 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line. So here we are, 2 receivers on each side, 4 wide in a shotgun. Porter in the backfield. And we're going to hand it off to Porter up the middle. He's got a hole, finding space, and is finally brought down after a gain of about 15 yards and makes it a 1st and 10. Now we will use a timeout right there. I know the clock temporarily stops, but let's take our time. We're 14 yards away. We can make this a 1-score ball game before the end of the half. 16 seconds are remaining. Helinski is going to be in a shotgun. 3 receivers set. Lang, slot right, has the snap. Fires it over the middle to Dennis. Holds on. No, he had it knocked away from him. I thought he held on to it, but he couldn't. Helinski's 9 of 8 for 153 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Trying to get it tied up with 2 touchdowns and then 2 interceptions here. 12 seconds remaining, going from the pistol formation. Helinski has the snap. Fires it over the middle. Jacob Gill in the end zone with the touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Crawling back into this thing, making it a 1-score ball game before the half. That's a great play to find Gill over the middle. Now here we come out into the third quarter, about 6 minutes remaining, still trailing by 4. The score is 21-17 as we hand that ball off to Porter up the middle. He picks up 4 yards on that rush. He's got 71 yards on 13 carries. So 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line on the plus side of the field here. We're going to come out in a pistol formation. Gill is slot right. Dennis wide right. Kurtz wide left. Play action. Has the snap. Finds it over. He fires it to Gill down the right sideline on a wheel route, picking up 14 yards on that one. Gill's got 73 yards on 5 catches, including that touchdown earlier in the afternoon. 5 minutes to go in the third. 21-17 is our score, but we are on the move. It's going to be an option keeper by Helinski. Cuts it back to the left. Pushes forward and picks up 10 yards and a first down. Good play by Helinski on that option keeper. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. So here we come, set. 3 receivers. Lang, slot right. It's going to be a handoff to Porter going right. Cuts back to the left and picks up 5 yards on that one. Cam Porter, a good job with his running. He's got 76 yards now on 14 carries. So 2nd and 5 at the 16. We are inside the red zone now. 4 minutes remaining in this game. Helinski comes out, 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. Gill, slot left. Kurtz, wide right, has the snap. They bring a blitz, fires it over to Gill, and he dropped that one again. Contact was made, and he dropped it again. Oh, man, that's tough to have happen. So 3rd and 5. Here we come out, 3 receivers to the right. We got 1 wide left. Helinski drops back, fires it deep over the middle. Gill had it, and he dropped it. One more time. He dropped it one more time. Oh, that will force us to kick a field goal. But Rutgers would get a touchdown of their own because they know how to punch it into the end zone. So here we are trailing by 8, 28-20 here as we start the 4th quarter. Try to give it to Kurtz on an end around, maybe confuse the defense, but that was a no-go. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14 as they got him for a 4-yard loss. So here at the 37-yard line on the plus side, trying to get back into this one and possibly tie this game up. It's going to be pistol formation, play action. Helinski drops back, fires it over to Gill. He had it, but contact was there, and so he dropped it. Gill, normally our most solid receiver, can make any catch at any time. Has dropped a couple of them in which he's had some contact at the time of the catch. That's pretty out of character for him. 3rd and 14 now. Helinski has the snap. Fires it to the left side. He's got Dennis hit and put down right at the line to gain, and that's going to be enough for the 1st down. So 1st and 10 Wildcats. They're at the 23-yard line. We're 23 yards away from being able to tie this thing up if we can push it into the end zone. Helinski's going to be in a shotgun formation. It's going to be an option keeper. He's got blockers. He's got an opening. Helinski's got the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. 23 yards on the option keeper. Followed his blockers, and the hole opened up wider than the Red Sea. And he's able to get it into the end zone for the touchdown. And now we got a 2-point conversion opportunity to try to get this thing tied up here in the 4th quarter. 8 minutes and 45 seconds remaining. Going to go in an I formation. 2 tight ends right. Has the snap. Helinski rolls out to his right. Pressure comes, and he's unable to make the conversion on that one. Bad throw. Just a bad throw. And looking at another score happening in the Big Ten, just checking in on Wisconsin real quick. Since we just beat them, they didn't put a beat down on Minnesota, but they handled them decently, beating them 38-31. Mertz with 4 touchdowns. Whew. Oregon, though, number 2 in the country, 9-0, goes to Washington State, and they do beat those Wildcats, or Cougars, with 3 touchdowns by Thompson. The score 38-35 there. So we were able to force Rutgers into a 3-and-out. And so here comes our offense back out onto the field with a 1st and 10 from our own 27. Helinski has the snap. Fires it deep down the right side. He's got Kurtz. No one's around him. No one's going to get him. He's going to get the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats, 73 yards. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. And just like that, we've got the lead once again here in this one. Haven't had the lead since we kicked the field goal in the 1st quarter. But now we have snagged it. 32-38 after that touchdown. And we are going to go for the 2-point conversion. We probably could kick a field goal, but we're going to go for the 2-point conversion either way. Because we need to make it a 34-28 gives us at least a 6-point. So if anything, stop their extra point if they do score. Helinski's going to be in a shotgun 4 wide this time. Porter in the backfield has the snap. They bring a blitz. Helinski rolls out to his right. Nowhere to go with it. And he couldn't put on a good throw. Trying to hit Gill on the slant pattern. Unable to connect. Now we would get another stop. Our defense has really made the changes needed. So here's what we call the nail in the coffin kind of drive on this one. 2nd and 4. After that run by Porter, he's got 99 yards on 17 carries. Just right there. Trying to get him to cross that century mark. So 2nd and 4. Still leading by score has remained the same. It's 32-28 our lead. But this is a big time play as Helinski's going to get sacked for a 6-yard loss, and that's going to make it 3rd and 10. We have been trying to get some form of separation, and a drive like this, as I've always said, is what kind of separates the good teams from the great teams, right? A good team doesn't always put the nail in, doesn't put the foot on the throat when they should. Great teams do. This is what we need to have happen. On 3rd and 10, Helinski rolls to the left side and rolls right into the defender. The pocket started collapsing, and he rolled out and was sacked. So, talking about different good and great, we're seeing it right here. Now our defense has to make the stop. Our defense, I think, can come through, and he's going to hit Wimsatt for the sack. We do get him down. Sean McLaughlin. He gets the stop. Our defense may be able to save us in this one and keep our season and Big Ten title games, and possible if we can somehow manage the proper wins. Hopefully maybe a playoff berth alive if we can win the Big Ten. But one thing at a time, which is this game. They got the completion for a gain of 4. 3rd and 6. Wimsatt with the snap. He's going to take off on his own, and he's brought down for a 2-yard loss. That's going to go down as a sack to Jason Gold Jr., his 3rd tackle on the day. And none hardly any bigger than that right there. And Rutgers, man, they have a 4th down in front of them. They only need 7, right? They will eventually need a touchdown, but they only need 7 at this point. So 4th and 7, 1 minute remaining. Wimsatt scans the defense, has the snap. He throws it out to the left side, and he couldn't maintain his balance, and that's going to be a turnover on downs, and that's going to be the ball game. We hold on to win. And I say hold on because we had to hold on for the final, 2-3 minutes to get the victory. Whew, that's going to put us at 9-1 on the season. Get us ready to really solidify our Big Ten title game opportunity. A big-time comeback. We need to see some more efficiency, but the season's going how we want it to go so far. So a good job by this team to come back little by little, play by play. No matter how much we try to put ourselves out of it with turnovers, we always kept ourselves in it and came through when we needed to the most, whether it be scoring the touchdown to get the lead or the defense making that final stop, getting the pressure, getting the sacks needed to prevent them from going any further. Big-time win here by this program. Like I said, 9-1 on the season, 2 games remaining on the schedule. So definitely remember to hit that subscribe button if you have not hit it already, and hit that notification button to be notified anytime we do upload here on Champ and Sons. For the college season, NFL, anything that we do, hit that icon so you can be notified. And definitely give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy today's video. It really does help us out. And, I can't appreciate enough everything that y'all do for us here at Champ and Sons. So thank y'all so very much. And in the next episode comes the final 2 games. We got Nebraska and then Illinois. It should be an interesting one, everybody. So stay tuned for that. I will see y'all there. As always, stay safe. And, well, y'all know how it goes by now, right? Later, y'all.